So guys, usapang budget series tayo today and nandito sa akin table is the Umidigi A15 series. Ito phone na ito is a very budget conscious phone na which packs a lot of powers inside. So this is a global premiere na phone, so it will be available in the Philippines pretty soon. And it's right now available for $129 sa AliExpress, and that's converted to around mga 7,000 pesos. Itong Umidigi A15 na may 8 gigs of RAM plus 8 and a 256 gig of storage, which is for me very generous ang kanya storage. Tara, pag-usapan natin. So hi guys, ako po si Richmond ng Gadget Sidekick and welcome back to my channel. So ito, Umidigi A15 series, like I said, is available sa AliExpress for $129. I'll be posting the link on the description box below. But before that, unbox muna natin. So guys, right now, unbox na natin itong Umidigi A15 series. And medyo binago nila konti ang kanya packaging this time. Hindi na siya yellow but color blue. We have a 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gig of storage, and ang color na meron ko dito is space gray. Beyond dreams, sabi nila. Buksan natin. And kita natin ang mga basic specs dito. So by default, nakakabit ang kanyang case. And kasama niya is a frosted na jelly case. So tama nga naman, sabi niya triple camera setup ang meron sa likod. And this one kinds of remind me of the Poco M series. So matte finish siya sa likod. So definitely hindi siya fingerprint magnet. Type-C port siya sa ilalim with the loudspeaker and a microphone in. Fingerprint scanner plus volume rocker on the sides. Audio jack and noise cancelling mic on the top. Special dedicated button plus SIM tray. So tutuin ko lang. So kita natin this is a hybrid one. So either dalawang nano SIM na 4G or nano SIM plus isang micro SD expansion. And sad to say na teardrop notch pa rin ang kanyang selfie camera. Peel off lang natin ang kanyang screen. Uy. So other stuffs inside the box, meron tayong user guide. Meron siyang 20 watts na charging brick. Meron siyang SIM ejector tool. And ang advantage nito is C2C cable na siya, hindi A to C. So kita natin ang kanyang design is not so bad. Matte finish ang kanyang likod, and ang kanyang camera module is triple halo rings. And ang kanyang design na ganito, no, it looks a lot like the Poco M series. Now what's really nice din dito sa kanya is yung kanyang power button doesn't look like a fingerprint scanner. Walang siya normal button. And what's nice also is nandiyan pa ang kanyang audio jack, which for me is very helpful. Now, ang processor nito is nothing super impressive. It's not a Snapdragon, it's not a MediaTek, but the phone nito is packed together with a Unisoc na T616 na octa-core chipset. It's more of pang everyday usage na not too much on the gaming side. Even though na it's just a Unisoc, pero inakakuha naman siya na 308,000 points, which for me is pretty not bad as compared sa mga Snapdragon 680 series. Now, if you break it down, ito ang score na nakuha niya, which is quite impressive naman. And itong chip nito is quite stable at 98.8% dito sa wildlife na stress test. Na pag tinignan naman siya sa CPU benchmark na Geekbench, this is the score na makukuha mo. And if you look at yung kanyang GPU benchmark, ito naman score na kuha niya. So nilagay ko to phone na ito under thermal throttling test for around mga 5 cycles. The same 15 minutes. Medyo maganda naman kanyang score dito na nakakuha siya ng 95% ng kanyang CPU na max performance, and you can see na it's all green. So upon seeing all of those benchmarks, I would say na itong phone na ito is quite stable. Ito phone na ito comes together with a 6.7-inch na HD Plus display. Ang kanyang contrast ratio is 1,500:1, and ang kanyang maximum brightness is at 500 nits. If you're looking at me scrolling sa Facebook, okay naman. Smooth naman siya. Hindi naman siya nalalag even though it's just a 60 Hz of screen refresh rate. Siguro sanay lang ako sa 90 and 120 Hz. But this one is pretty not bad. Now, if you're scrolling on TikTok, okay naman kanyang reaction. Fast naman. Hindi naman siya naiiwan at naiipit. As long as meron kang stable internet connection, I'm pretty sure it's going to be okay. Now, watching all of my favorite shorts, mga reels dito sa phone na ito, I'm pretty sure that it's really okay. Smooth na smooth siya. Siguro medyo hindi lang ganun ka-okay sa kanya is maybe makapal ang kanyang bezel, which takes away a big portion ng screen ko. Now, even though ito phone na ito is at 720p, okay naman siya, no? Ang kanyang performance is pretty good. And watching all of my favorite shows dito sa YouTube, sa Netflix is really okay. Don't expect naman na mala AMOLED na display. I would say na hindi naman cheap na IPS LCD panel ang ginamit ni Umidigi dito. So if you're watching all of your favorite shows dito together with the whole barkada, I'm pretty sure it's much okay. So since itong phone na ito only has a one loud firing speaker dito sa ilalim, which is nakatago dito. Wala siyang loudspeaker dito, so hindi siya stereo. Pakinggan na natin ano kalakas ang kanyang sounds. Now, since it's only just one loud firing speaker sa ilalim, don't expect na sobrang lakas ng sound. It's just okay lang. Hindi lang sobrang kalakasan. But I would suggest that you use your audio jack dito, put on your favorite headphones for better sound experience. Now, one of the things to appreciate dito sa phone na ito is medyo manipis naman siya at 8.6mm and ang kanyang weight is at around mga 195. So, gripping this phone is pretty light. Okay naman siya and I like the way it is. Now, itong phone na ito is equipped with a smart key. Now, pwede mo siyang i-calibrate and i-modify kung anong gusto mo dito. So, makakalikot mo siya dito sa loob ng settings, sa smart key. Pwede mo siya i-declare kung anong gusto mo siyang gawin sa kanya. So, single click. Let's just say, gusto natin screenshot. Then, pag double click, gusto natin buksan mo yung flashlight. Pag long press, gusto natin na mag-start recording siya ng audio. Or pwede ka mag-open application. Let's just say camera. Try natin. So, single click, screenshot, tama. Double click, bukas ang flashlight. Double click ulit to off. Long press, buksan na yung camera. Pag yung ano niya, ayan, camera ang binuksan niya. Okay, di ba? Now, since andyan na tayo sa camera, makita natin there's a lot of things na pwede mo kalikutin dito. So, pwede kang go to for panorama, portrait mode, Pro, which is not bad for a camera at this price point. Meron siyang Pro mode, capture, video mode siya, slow motion, and more options. Here are the more options. Meron siyang macro lens. Pwede rin siya pang night photography. Now, ang kanyang rear camera can shoot up to 1080p and 30 fps. And ang kanyang front-facing camera can only shoot up to 720 and 30 fps. Now, if you're looking at the camera module sa likod, this is the 64MP na main camera sensor. Then we also have a 8MP na ultra-wide lens. And together with it is a 5MP na macro lens. Meron siyang LED flash dito. And ang kanyang teardrop notch na camera sa harap is a 16MP na shooter. Now, some of the shots na nakuha ko on outdoor, I would say okay naman siya. Not so bad. And looking at it, ang bilis naman na mag-focus on all of the shots na nakuha ko dito sa outdoor. Some of the shots are pretty nice, sa mga outdoor shots. And I would say na it's really clear and quite sharp naman sa ibang photos na nakuha ko dito. And some of these, yung mga color reproduction is not quite bad. As I would say na almost accurate naman ang mga colors na nakukuha dito sa camera niya. Now, nung dinala ko naman siya sa indoor, sa low light, okay rin ang mga shots na nakuha ko like this one. And I'm pretty impressed with this figurine shot, which is very dramatic ang kanyang datingan. So, bringing further indoors sa coffee shop, okay naman mga shot, but there are times na medyo namumuti na konti. But overall, it's just okay. Taking some outdoor selfie is okay. Sharp naman mga photos. Clear naman siya. And hindi naman super duper detailed. And going indoors is also okay. As long as pretty much okay ang yung lighting, I don't think there's any problem. Now, kind of front-facing camera is just a normal one. Don't expect too much from it dahil this can only record up to 720p. Now, the phone na ito has a 5,000 mAh of battery which can support up to 20 watts na fast charge. Now, sinabi ni Umidigi na bakit hindi nila sinagad ang kanyang wattage. It's because lower wattage would give you a longer battery life, which I believe tama naman sila kasi fast charge is good but it's not that good towards your battery. But it's good for people lagging on the go. Ito phone na ito, tinry natin i-charge from 0 to 100. It took me around mga 2.5 hours to complete the full charging cycle. Now, putting this phone to a full battery stress test, nakakuha siya na halos 16 hours to screen on time, which is for me pretty much makunat naman siya. And it can last me one whole day without any problem. And a little bit beyond that, kaya pa naman niya. So, putting this phone to a quick game sa Call of Duty Mobile, I would say okay naman siya. Kaya naman na mag-perform on these graphical settings. And playing the game is quite okay. I wouldn't say na sobrang okay to for gaming. But I can only say na it's just ample enough to get this game going. So, if you're playing Call of Duty Mobile, ML, PUBG, and Wild Rift, okay naman siya. But if you're planning to play Genshin Impact and Tower Fantasy dito, don't even think about it. Now guys, ano masasabi ko dito sa phone na ito, si Umidigi A15. On its price point, it's just ample enough for everyday usage. Don't expect too much sa kanya dahil ito phone na ito is not too much geared towards the gamer. But it's just okay for everyday usage, like doing a lot of social media, watching your favorite shows dito sa video sa phone na ito. And also, taking sa photography is pretty much okay dito sa phone na ito. One of the best things dito sa kanya is makunat ka ng battery and the camera is pretty much decent. Now, if you want to know kung saan pwede mabili itong phone na ito, si Umidigi A15, currently, it's only available sa AliExpress. I'm pretty sure na soon dadalhin din nila ito sa Shopee, Lazada, so abangan nyo lang ang link na ipopost ko sa description box below. Now, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, hit your bell icon para di naman miss mga future uploads here on my channel. And so, ako para si Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up? Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.